syllable. Okay, where we stress, probably we stress in, we want to stress introduction or introduction or introduction. So when we separate the, when we syllabify the word into 4 parts, you can stress wherever you want. Okay. Why we use stress? Because stress is a syllable in English don't all have the same level of loudness. If you take one word introduction, the word doesn't have the loudness for all the syllables. Yes. Do you agree? You say introduction. Yes. We are not following the same loudness in the all 4 syllables. Isn't it? Are you able to follow me?
Yes, ma'am.
Because if you take a word, we will syllabify. I told you how to syllabify in the previous classes, isn't it? For an example, if you take beautiful, where you stress?
Beautiful.
So it is a 3-syllable word. Beautiful. Okay. And where you stress? Yeah, very good. Yes. Full. So where you stress? This is a 3-syllable word. Probably where you stress?
T full. In B also. B in T full.
If you say beautiful, then you stress you. Beautiful. If you say beautiful, then T. Yeah, obviously in the first part. Okay. So syllables in English word don't all have the same level of loudness. Some are loud and some are short and quiet, and some are in between. So if you take a word, we have 3 types of stresses. One is primary stress. The second one is secondary stress, and third one is unstressed. Okay, primary stress, which we use in the beginning of the beginning of the word. That is, if you take the word for an example, introduction. So that is the primary stress. Okay, and what is the secondary stress?
The middle of the word.
In the middle of the word.
Yes, the middle of the word, which are not completely unstressed. It doesn't have full voiceless sound. It has a sound, but it is not like the primary sound. Okay. Secondary stress is said to arise in compound words like vacuum cleaner. You take vacuum cleaner, that is a compound word. When we talked about introduction, beautiful, that is a single word. Okay, where we use the secondary syllable, that is secondary stress, that is nothing but the compound words. What is compound words? Before going to the secondary syllable, we need to know what is compound words. What is compound words? What is compound words?
Words that always come
What
together.
joins the two
Like
sentences?
2 words.
Yes, 2 words joined together and gives a different meaning. Yeah, vacuum, that is different. Cleaner is different. When you are combined and gives the meaning vacuum cleaner, that is entirely different, isn't it? Can you try with some other examples? Okay. For an example, if you take compound words like
Sunflower. Sun is sunflower.
Yes, sunflower.
We have 2 words, no?
2 words.
Sun is a word, flower is a word.
Flower is a word. Yeah. And let's use some more examples. Football. Mailbox. Grandmother.
Become. Be is
So
a
these
word,
are the
come is a
compound
word.
words. Yes.
Okay.
inside,
Together.
together, yes. So these are the compound words which have, if we say like, if it is a single word, it has a different meaning. When it is combined and gives some, that is completely entirely different meaning. So compound words, probably we have the secondary secondary stress in the compound words. Vacuum cleaner. Sir, we are in the vacuum, we are not that much stressing. Okay, the primary stress you can use it in the vacuum, but in the cleaner, we say cleaner, we use secondary stress over there. And what is unstressed? What is unstressed? Unstressed?
Not stress any word.
Yes, we won't stress at all. That word doesn't have any stress. For an example, clue. We stress in the beginning, so it comes, when we stress in the beginning, then it is the primary stress. Clue, only one single stress, isn't it? We don't have any, even though it has 4-letter word, we stressed in the primary part, clue, and we don't have any other stress in the word. So that is unstressed. Do you get what is stress? Do you know what is stress? Now, are you able to follow me? What is stress?
Stress makes better pronunciation.
Yes. And then
Easy to understand for the others.
easy to understand. Yes, easy to understand others. Yes, easy to understand by others. Then and why we use stress? Why do we use stress?
To make the sentence clear.
Clear pronunciation.
Clear pronunciation.
For
If you don't have something
better pronunciation.
So why better pronunciation is good, and also what you give the easy to understand by others. Yes, that's also, that point was accepted. But why a word can have the stress? What is the reason a word should have the stress? எதுக்கு ஒரு
Communicating.
ஒரு வேர்ட்ல எதுக்கு ஸ்ட்ரெஸ் இருக்கணும்னு கேக்குறேன். புரியுதுங்களா கொஸ்டினா? எதுக்கு ஒரு வேர்ட்ல ஸ்ட்ரெஸ் இருக்கணும்?
To show some differences like louder, stronger.
Very good. Yes. ஒரு வார்த்தை எடுத்துக்கிட்டோம்னா நம்ம அந்த வார்த்தையில வந்துட்டு ஒரே டோன் யூஸ் பண்ண மாட்டோம். ஓகேங்களா? ஒரு இடத்துல ஏற்றம் இருக்கு, அப்ஸ் அண்ட் டவுன்ஸ் இருக்கும், isn't it? ஒரு இடத்துல வந்துட்டு நம்ம ஹை பீச்ல சொல்வோம், ஒரு இடத்துல வந்து லோ பீச்ல சொல்வோம். As I said in the acoustic what we had, அது வந்துட்டு சும்மா ஒரு we had seen in that ஒரு diagram பார்த்து தெரியுங்களா, ஒரு frequency மேல கீழ போயிட்டு இருக்கும். Ups and downs should be in that acoustic. That is the, we already seen in phonetics. What is acoustics?
That sound waves.
Is the sound waves.
That's
ஒரே
so
wavelengthல இருக்காது. ஒரு வார்த்தையில கூட நம்ம பாத்தீங்கன்னா, இப்ப for an example, as I took the word beautiful in the introduction, அது இந்த வார்த்தையில பார்த்தீங்கன்னா நம்ம ஒரே டோன்ல சொல்ல மாட்டோம். ஒரு இடத்துல ஏத்தி சொல்வோம், ஒரு இடத்துல இறக்கி சொல்வோம். ஓகேங்களா? சோ அந்த ஏத்தி சொல்ற இடத்துல தான் நம்ம ஸ்ட்ரெஸ் யூஸ் பண்றது. ஓகேங்களா? எதுக்காக ஒரு வார்த்தையை நம்ம ஏத்தி சொல்லணும்? அந்த ஒரு வார்த்தையில ஒரு பர்டிகுலர் பார்ட் மட்டும் நம்ம ஏன் வந்துட்டு லவுடா சொல்லணும்?
Important to understand.
Important to understand, yes, okay. பட் எதுக்காக, எந்த ரீசனுக்காக அந்த வார்த்தையை நம்ம ஏத்தி சொல்லணும்?
To give importance to that word, particularly in that sentence. Like,
பட் ஒவ்வொரு வார்த்தையும் நம்ம ஏத்தி இறக்கி சொல்லுவோமே, நாட் ஈவன் in the sentence. ஒவ்வொரு வார்த்தை பேசும்போது கூட, if you speak of sentence, each word carries own stress in it. Okay, ஒவ்வொரு வார்த்தைக்கும் ஒரு ஸ்ட்ரெஸ் இருக்கா இல்லையா? எதுக்கு அந்த மாதிரி இருக்கணும்? எதுக்காக அதை ஃபாலோ பண்ணணும்? நம்ம அது ஸ்ட்ரெஸ் எதுக்கு இருக்கணும்னு கேக்குறேன்.
To make the words distinct.
To make the word distinct, yes. Good. அது தனித்துவமா தெரியும். ஓகே. அதே ஒவ்வொரு வார்த்தைக்கும் இருக்கணும்னு கேக்குறேன்.
Is it related to phonetics and the மாதிரியா? Phonetics.
Yes, it's related to phonetics, not only phonetics. நம்ம சாதாரணமா பேசும்போது கூட ஒவ்வொரு வார்த்தை for an example, if you go for a speech or even for teaching the children, நம்ம ஒரு வார்த்தையை வந்துட்டு ஏத்தி இறக்கி சொல்லுவோம். கரெக்டா? Ups and downs ஓட சொல்லுவோம். இந்த ஸ்ட்ரெஸ் கொடுத்து சொல்லுவோம் சில particular words. Yes, to make them understand at the same time. நம்ம எல்லா இடத்தையும் ஒரே மாதிரி ஒரு டோன்ல போனோம், they feel bored. That is the fact. To make the conversation, to make the speech more effective, what makes the word more effective? Stress makes the words more effective. ஓகேங்களா? அதுக்கு தான் ஸ்ட்ரெஸ் யூஸ் பண்றோம். எதுக்காக ஸ்ட்ரெஸ் யூஸ் பண்றோம்னா அந்த கான்வர்சேஷனை வந்துட்டு வேற ஒரு இடத்துக்கு கொண்டு போறதுக்கு. It should be a lively instead of boring. It should make the children to be lively. Not only the children, the audience or the listener who are listening to your speech or conversation, they would be able to grasp what you are saying. Okay, so that is what we say. Stress is important. Why? Can you please complete the sentence? Yes, why?
It makes conversation effective.
Conversation.
Yes, to converse while conversing. So what are the three types of stress we have seen?
Primary, secondary, and unstressed.
Yes, where we use the primary stress?
Beginning of
the word.
In the beginning of the word. Yep. And what is secondary stress?
Middle of
Where
the
we
word.
use? Yes, middle and where we use. I told
mostly
particular words. Compound words. Okay. And what is the third one?
Words that not stressed.
Yes, unstressed syllables. Okay, unstressed syllable. Probably single word like 3 or 4 letter words. Okay, it doesn't have much sound. We can't syllabify the word. So in that, what are the words we are unable to syllabify? Those words have unstressed syllable. Okay, எந்தெந்த வார்த்தையில நம்மள unable to syllabify பண்ண முடியலையோ அதெல்லாம் வந்துட்டு என்ன சொல்லலாம்? Unstressed syllable. Okay, so do you know what is stress now and what are the types of stress and why we use stress? Yes or no? Teachers, உங்களுக்கு புரிஞ்சுதா? What is stress and types and why we use? Yes. And then we move to the next one, accent. What is accent?
Different pronunciation.
Ways in
Our language slang, ma'am. What language?
Language slang. Instead of saying slang, we can use another word.
dialect.
Dialect. Very good. See, dialect. Dialect. What is the meaning of dialect? Why we use dialect?
It depends upon the location of people.
Yes, it depends upon the region the people belong to. Okay, in the region, for an example, if you take Tamil Nadu, we have several types of Tamil, isn't it? Madras Tamil is there, Coimbatore Tamil is there, Madurai Tamil is there, and Tirunelveli South, Deep South Tamil is there, Kanyakumari Tamil is there. See, even in Tamil itself, we have n number of slangs, the dialects, according to their region. So what is accent? So what are the three main countries which talk in English? Can you tell me what are the three most important countries which communicate only in English?
England,
American English,
England,
British English.
America, Australia.
Yes, very good. That's it. We have a UK English, that is Britain English, what we follow, and US, that is nothing but American English, and the third one is Australian English. Okay. And the same time, do you know the rates of the speech? How much? Which were the very fastest when they speak? Whether it is Australians or Americans or England.
English.
No, not at all. No, not at all England. Britain people, they won't.
American.
US American English.
They were actually they are the slowest speakers. If you take in a minute, they will almost they speak only 40 to 60 words, not more than that. That is why American English is very much understandable. Okay, number solta accent wise it's bit complicated, but when you take Americans, they speak very slow. Okay. And then of course very fastest in these three Australians were. They spoke almost minimum, the minimal I'm telling, 120 till 240 words per minute. Americans are very, very less compared to them, 40 to 60 words per minute. And Britain people, they score 80 to 120 words per minute. Okay, why I'm talking about this? See, the accent between Americans, Australians, and US, these three are varies. இது எல்லாமே எப்படி பாத்தீங்கன்னா வெவ்வேறு மாதிரி இருக்கும். We can't understand what Australians speak, but we are able to follow and understand what US, the American English is. Okay, why? Because அவங்க எந்த அளவுக்கு ஸ்பீடா பேசுறாங்களோ அதுக்கேத்த மாதிரி accent will vary. Okay, so let's see. What is accent? In phonetics, accent means expending extra breath on particular syllable in a word. So what is accent? It's extra breath. Okay, why Australian speaks very fast? Because they breathe very less. That means ஒரு எப்படி சொல்றது அப்படியே ரொம்ப மூச்சு விடாம பேசுவாங்க. That is why they breathe very less. Okay, that is what accent is all about. Okay, it is a matter of great prominence and greater audibility. Accent is very important to make the speech intelligible. What is the meaning of intelligible?
Understandable.
Understandable. Simple. Okay, ஒரு இடத்துல நம்ம எங்க விட்டு பேசணுமோ அங்க நல்லா தெளிவா புரியும். Yes, without taking breath, if you talk, we won't understand unless otherwise if you are familiar with the accent. Okay, so what is accent? It means expending extra breath on a particular syllable in a word. Not only the language, we have the accent in each and every syllable. Okay, ஒவ்வொரு syllableலயும் ஒவ்வொரு accent இருக்கு. See, what we pronounce the entirely different from Americans, isn't it? Yes, நம்ம பேசுறதுக்கும் Americans பேசுறதுக்குமே வித்தியாசம் இருக்கு.
Yes, ma'am. Been changes.
And what we speak and what we speak and what UK, Britain, the native English, I mean Britain people speak, that is also different. Why? Because we have their own mother tongue influence when we speak. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Yeah, why? Because நம்மளுக்கு வந்துட்டு நம்மளுடைய language என்ன follow பண்றோமோ, we have that kind of breath when we speak the language. நம்ம இப்ப ஒரு தமிழ்ல நம்ம இவ்வளவு ஸ்பீடா பேசுறோமோ அதே வேவ் லென்த்ல தான் இங்கிலீஷ்லயும் பேசுவோம். எஸ், வேணா நீங்க நோட் பண்ணி பாருங்க. ஒவ்வொருத்தரும் நம்ம இவ்வளவு தமிழ்ல ஸ்பீடா பேசுறவங்களா இருந்தா இங்கிலீஷும் they also speak English in very fast. Whether it is correct or wrong doesn't matter. அவங்க தமிழ் எப்படி பேசுறாங்க அதே மாதிரி பேசிட்டு இருப்பாங்க. So accent is purely based upon the breath. Okay, wherever we extra breathe, see, accent means spending extra breath on a particular syllable. So that is all about accent. And what is word accent? Here I have given the example of doofus, DOOFUS. Okay, this is the word where the doof is actually the word which used in the Latin. Okay, and this accent comes from the word Latin only. Okay, accentus. So accent means nothing but the dialect. Understand what is accent?
Yes, ma'am.
So can anyone tell me what is accent?
Accent, to give important or attention to something. That is a word.
Could you be more clear?
It is the way how we speak.
Pronunciation.
It is the way how we speak, how we present
It is a-
ourselves.
It can be
Okay.
style, body gesture.
Yes, it can. It can. It not be. Can be. It must be. Yes, it must be a style. And then
When extra breathe in each and every word.
yes, each and every syllable, not only the word. Each and every
Depends
syllable.
upon breathing, ma'am.
Yes, it depends. The word depends upon the
Breathing.
breathing. Yeah, the word
For a particular
depends
syllable.
upon. Yes, a
With
word.
regard to the stress or pitch of the word or the letter in between.
Yeah.
With regard to the stress, ma'am, for the word or the letter which we use in between. When we
Yes,
say
yes, yes,
some
yes.
word, we just stress the word. When we want to say something, that is also kind of an accent.
Yes, yes, yes. Obviously, you're right, ma'am. So this is all about accent. So now we already talked about consonants in the previous class. A small recap on consonants. So what is consonants?
Other than the vowels.
Yeah,
A,
other
E,
than
I,
the
O,
vowel
U, except
sound.
that everything is consonant.
Yes, other than the vowel sound, rest are all consonant sounds. Okay, and consonant sound, it has its own sound. Like B has a sound of ba, ba. Yes, and T is the sound of
K,
th,
K,
th, th. And
Question mark, K,
K.
K, K.
Yes. See, I have given some example. For example, T is pronounced using the tongue front part. Can you try? Maybe use how you pronounce or how you articulate the word letter T.
T,
Th.
T.
So the tongue front part we are using to articulate the letter T.
T.
Okay, and likewise K.
Back,
K,
back.
K.
Back.
So we
Yes,
take our tongue back.
part. Yes, back part of the tongue. Okay, and B sound.
Pronounce
B sound.
Pressing the lips.
lips.
B.
Yes, we are using our lips to articulate the sound. And H
Ha.
Ha.
Throat.
Throat.
We will.
Throat.
it comes out of
Throat.
the
Throat.
throat.
Ha.
F.
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 Narrow.
You see, if you
F.
use the letters PH, okay, it has the sound of F.
Yeah,
not
it gives the
phonetics.
air. It gives the
Yeah.
air out.
Whenever you say PHO, any phone, it is not phone, it is a phone.
Phone.
F sound, okay? It should not be phone or phone. It is the F sound, phone.
Okay.
Okay. And also you can try the letter M.
Nose, we are just stressing our nose there.
Yes, when we articulate the letter M, obviously your nasal part works a lot.
M.
Okay.
Okay.
Excuse. So consonants. We dealt with the consonants. Yes, accent over stress, and the next one is very, very interesting one. Parts of speech. What is parts of speech?
Noun, pronoun, verb, adjective.
Pronoun, verb, adjective.
So where we use these
conjugation,
parts of speech?
verb.
Where we use wherever
Where we
we
use
We use
a
in a sentence to make a
sentence.
sentence grammar.
Am I audible?
Yes,
Yes.
you're audible. You're audible, ma'am. Hello.
Yeah, you're audible, ma'am.
Where do we use parts of speech? Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Yes, please tell me, where do we use parts of speech?
We
To
use in
speak English
sentence.
grammar.
When we speak,
No, I'm not getting you. What did you say?
To pronounce English correctly, to write English
No,
correctly.
To
where
make a
do you use?
sentence. To
Yeah,
make a
Sentences. To make sentence.
yes, to make sentence. What is very, very important to communicate? We use sentences, isn't it? We use sentences. The sentences which we have these parts of speeches. Okay, for an example, without noun we can't frame a sentence. Do you agree?
Yes, ma'am. Correct.
Yes. Without
Yes,
verb,
ma'am.
verb is very, very necessary when we speak. Why?
Because it tells about the action of that sentence.
Not only the action, it also tells about the
Give example in sentences, then ask ma.
okay, ma'am.
Just don't say. That is what I'm telling you repeatedly. Don't say what is a verb. Derive. Okay.
Okay,
Always
ma'am.
derive from. You give an example. Give a sentence and then ask.
Okay, ma'am.
So that they are very fluent. They become very fluent in spoken English.
Nigar ma'am, your voice is too low.
Really. I'm holding it. I'm holding the speaker.
Okay, for an example, I'll give an example. Yeah. The sun rises in the east. So it's a very simple sentence. The sun rises in the east. Can you tell me what is a noun in the sentence and what
Sun.
is a verb?
Sun
The
is the
sun
noun.
is
Rises
the
is
noun.
sun is a noun.
Rises is a verb.
Rises is a verb.
East is
East is
something
also
like
a
adjective.
pronoun.
adjective,
East is a pronoun.
adjunct,
It is not at all a pronoun.
It's an adjective.
adjunct,
Okay. So okay, the sun rises. So rises. Rises is what? As you said, it is a rises. It is a
Verb.
Noun, noun. Sun is a verb, ma'am. Rises it's a noun.
Rises is
Oh
a
my God. The sun is in noun. Yes. The rises is what?
verb.
No. The sun is a noun.
Like confusing. The sun is the noun. Yes.
Yeah. Sun is not. Sun is a noun. See.
So what is the verb?
When you ask them, then you will know where they are making mistake, and then you can rectify. Okay. If you
Okay, ma'am.
go and
Okay,
tell
ma'am.
them this is the noun, this is the verb, then that's not the way they learn.
Okay, ma'am.
You have to teach them in a way they have to teach their children.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, it should not be just sharing of the knowledge. Okay, it should be a derivation of the previous knowledge and the building on it.
Okay, ma'am. Then I'll
Okay,
go with
so
the
the
example.
methodology is very important. Yeah.
Okay. So rises. Rises. What you said?
Verb.
verb,
Verb.
So let's come to the point. Rise and rises. What is the difference between rise and rises?
rise is the verb, rises, simple present tense,
That happens every day. Rises means present continuous.
Rise, R-I-S-E, rise, R-I-S-E-S, rises. So what is the difference between these two?
Rises
the
can be an
tense,
action. It is an
tense,
action happening. Culture
the
may
tense
play a
of the
role in
verb.
how children relate to their parents, the type of education they receive, and the type of childcare that is provided.
What I don't understand. Somebody say something. Could you please speak louder? See, rise and rises both gives the same meaning. What is the difference between rise and rises? Both are simple present tense. Okay, if somebody said it is simple present tense, yes, that is obvious. That is exactly simple present tense. But what is the difference between rise and rises? ரைஸ் சொன்னீங்கல்ல இங்க ரைஸ் கரெக்ட்
Rises
ரைஸ்
means
வந்து
it happens every day.
ரைஸோட மேல இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் மேல அது மாதிரி.
இல்ல
Rice and rices.
No, rise is something
rice.
a base verb, ma'am.
Rice
It's a
means
base verb. Rise is something as it says about the singular
beyond
verb.
Third
is
person
beyond.
singularக்காக நம்ம
yes very good third person
உதித்தன
singular
உதித்தனவா
Third person
அப்படியா
singular
ma'am?
on will
Singular.
take an S. Okay.
Third person
Yes.
singular.
singular.
ஆமா.
see
Rise
both are
risesல
same
என்ன
rise
வித்தியாசம்னா
and rises
first person என்ன?
We only use
I,
rise.
we. Okay. So, first person singular is I. What is first person plural?
Rise.
We.
We.
Sorry,
நம்ம
we.
அரபிக்ல கிராமர்லாம் படிக்கிறோம் இல்லையா? அனா நஹனு அப்படின்ட்டு அதே மாதிரி. First person I. First person plural we. Second person
You.
second person singular
You.
you plural also you. What is
Plural
third
also you.
person singular?
He, she,
He, she,
It. He, she, it.
he,
That
she,
is
it.
third
Singular.
person singular. What is third person plural?
They,
they,
Them.
They, their,
Them.
them, all those things are third person plural, isn't it? So in English grammar, all other verbs will say like flowers, flowers rise. Okay, if I take that word rise, okay, we rise early in the morning, like that. Okay, but when it comes to the sun, it comes into the category third person singular. Okay, it is either he, she or it. It is the sun. Okay, so அந்த third person singular வரும் பொழுது அந்த verb வந்து ஒரு s கூட எடுத்துக்கும். அதுக்கே கொஸ்டின் கேட்டிங்கன்னா கூட அது does அப்படின்னு வரும். ஓகே, எல்லாத்துக்குமே மற்ற எல்லாத்துக்கும் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பர்சன் சிங்குலர் ப்ளூரல், செகண்ட் பர்சன் சிங்குலர் ப்ளூரல், தேர்ட் பர்சன் ப்ளூரல் எல்லாருக்குமே do you go there அப்படின்னு வரும். does she go there அப்படின்னு வரும். ஓகே, கொஸ்டின்லயும் இந்த do வந்து does மாறிடும். நம்ம நார்மல் verb வந்து எப்பவுமே it will take an s. ஓகே, is that clear?
yes ma'am.
அதுதான் டிஃபரன்ஸ். ரைஸ்க்கும் ரைசஸ்க்கும் ரெண்டும் ஒரே வேர்ட் தான்.
ஒரே வேர்ட் தான் because of
the subject
that
verb,
person's
what do you call that? Subject verb.
Because of the person he
Agreement.
used yes
So
subject and verb
the verb
agreement.
should agree with the subject. Okay, so the verb has to go along with the அதோட கரெக்டான ஃபார்ம். இந்த கரெக்டான ஃபார்ம் எங்கே வரும்னா ஒன்லி தேர்ட் பர்சன் சிங்குலர்ல மாறுமா, அதை மட்டும் நீங்க கொஞ்சம் கவனிச்சுக்கோங்க. அதே மாதிரி கொஸ்டின்ல வரும்போது டஸ் அப்படின்னு வரும். அதாவது ரைசஸ், டஸ் த சன் ரைஸ் அப்படின்னு வரும்.
மேம் உங்களோட வாய்ஸே கேட்கல மேம்.
Does the sun rise?
Nigar ma'am, your voice is too low.
Oh my God, I don't know what
Not
is
audible.
happening. Can you hear me now?
Yes ma'am.
I don't know what is
So
happening. What happens here is you have to all things are like, you know, we say person, place and thing is a noun. Name of the person,
yes.
place or thing.
Name,
Right?
place,
Name,
animal,
place,
and
things,
things.
animals.
That's all.
Noun.
Even
Are there
ideas.
anything else?
Ideas also comes under nouns.
Ideas, yeah.
Things, thoughts.
Ideas, like, you know,
Ideas,
like noun forms of the adjectives, no?
Yes ma'am.
So we can group them into things, but this is idea. Okay, so you have this tangible and non-tangible things. Okay, புரிஞ்சிக்கக்கூடிய, தொட முடியாது பட் புரிஞ்சிக்க முடியும் அந்த மாதிரி பொருட்கள், intelligence. Okay,
Yes, abstract nouns we call it as.
sometimes yeah, there are called these gerunds, you know. Sometimes verbs also can become nouns, like
The
reading
nouns.
is my hobby. Reading is my hobby. இதுல noun எதுமா? Reading is my hobby.
My
இதுல என்ன
hobby.
noun?
My hobby.
Hobby.
No.
My
Reading.
Reading.
R-E-A-D-I-N-G.
Yeah, somebody said reading. Very good. So ing ஃபார்ம்ல வந்துட்டு noun இருக்கலாம். ஓகே, இங்க வந்து நம்ம ரீடிங்கை பத்தி தான் பேசுறோம், அதுதான் noun இங்க. ஓகே, so ing ஃபார்ம்ல இப்படி வரும்பொழுது what do we call that? We will call that gerunds.
But that will not come under verb, ma'am. Is it will not come under the verb because it's an action, right? Reading is something.
Reading is an
However-
action, but here
however,
it is
ma'am,
coming as a noun.
verb.
Reading
noun.
is my
Okay,
hobby.
Okay.
I am reading is a verb. Okay, I am reading is a verb.
So when it comes to subjective, then it will become a noun as a subject.
Yeah,
Yes,
and
yes,
you'll have
yes.
to see that ing form should always be accompanied by the word am, is, or like that, an auxiliary verb.
Okay.
Okay, there are two places where it will not be accompanied by auxiliary verb. One is the gerund, that is the noun form. Another, later on you can learn about that, it is called a participle. Okay,
Okay.
I saw a girl reading in the street. Here, what is it? I saw a girl reading in the street. Which is the noun here?
Reading.
Girl.
Girl is a pronoun.
Which is the verb? Which is the verb?
Reading.
I saw a girl reading in the street.
Reading is the verb.
Saw.
Reading
Yes.
Saw is a verb.
See, Nirmala miss, how I
Yes,
derive?
ma'am. Yes,
You
ma'am.
keep asking, they keep searching, then they will find out. Then they
Yes,
will
ma'am.
remember. Okay, this is
Then
what
let
you
me
have to
pour
do
more
with your
examples.
students.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you give an
Yes, ma'am.
example, a situation, then derive. Then they will remember. Okay.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
here in this situation, I saw a girl reading in the street. Okay, or dancing in the street. Okay. So if I say I saw a girl reading or dancing in the street, I am saying, I'm mentioning two verb-like things here. One is saw. Okay. The other one is
Reading.
reading or dancing. Okay. So இது வந்து verb இல்ல இது. இது verb இல்ல. இது ஒரு infinitive இது. Okay. இது ஏன் நான் verb இல்லைன்னு சொல்றேன்னா, ing form வந்தா கட்டாயமா she is reading அப்படின்னு வரணும். is reading னு வந்தாதான் அது verb. Just reading in the street அப்படின்னு வரும்பொழுது அது verb கிடையாது. It is called, of course it is, நீங்க சொல்லலாம் the verb form அப்படின்னு சொல்லலாம், but it is called an infinitive. It doesn't qualify as a finite verb. Okay, you got it? புரியலையா? One more time சொல்லவா? இப்போ வந்து
Ma'am,
ஒரு
one by
sentence
one
இருக்கு.
சொல்லுங்க மேம். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் நவுன் சொன்னீங்க இல்லையா? ஒன் பை ஒன்னா ஃபர்ஸ்ட் நவுன் என்ன?
ஆமா,
அந்த
இல்லம்மா,
இதுக்கு ஒரு
அப்போ நீங்க
example.
அது நடுவுல வந்து verb நவுனும் கன்ஃபியூஸ் பண்ணீங்க, அதனால கொஞ்சம் verb குள்ள போயிட்டேன் நான். ஓகே,
சரி.
நவுன் வந்து ரொம்ப ஈஸிமா. நவுன் வந்து அதுல எதுக்கு நான் இது வந்து வேர்ப்ல இருக்கிற ஒரு நவுனை நான் எது குறிப்பிட்டேன்னா, சம்டைம்ஸ் இந்த ஜெரண்ட்ஸ் ஒண்ணு வரும், அதுவும் நவுன் தான். வாக்கிங் இஸ் குட் ஃபார் ஹெல்த் அப்படின்னு வரும்போது அந்த வாக்கிங் என்னது?
Work, action.
Walking noun.
இந்த சென்டென்ஸ்ல வாக்கிங் என்னது?
Noun.
அப்ப புரியுதா? அப்ப அது அந்த இது கன்ஃபியூஷன் வந்து உங்களுக்கு கிளியர் ஆகணும், அதுக்காக தான் நான் அதுக்கு வேர்ப்க்கு குதிக்கிறேன். அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட்? Sometimes it looks like a verb, but it is not a verb, it is a noun. Okay, புரிஞ்சுதா? இப்ப noun நீங்க என்ன சொல்லுங்க? ஈஸிலி பர்சன், பிளேஸ் ஆர் திங் அப்படின்றீங்க. ஓகே, அப்ப இங்க எப்படி ஒரு வேர்டு வரும் நடுவுல? reading is good for, is a good habit அப்படின்னு வரும். அப்ப அந்த reading என்னது?
Then it is a noun.
It's a noun. So அதை எப்படி கண்டுபிடிச்சீங்க?
First place of a sentence and with ing.
First is the place and the the auxiliary verb am, is, was. I'm reading, is reading, was reading னு வராம வெறும் reading அப்படின்னு வருது.
At the same time, ma'am, I give you one more clue.
Same time இதே reading வந்து நடுவுல வரும். எப்பனா சென்டென்ஸ் நடுவுல.
I am reading my book. Like that.
I am reading வந்து
reading a
absolutely it is a verb.
Okay.
Absolute finite verb அது.
Okay.
When it has an auxiliary and the ing form comes, it is the proper verb. Okay. அந்த இம்ப்ராப்பரா அந்த இன்ஃபினிட்டிவா அல்லது ஜெரண்டா வர்றதுக்கு தான் இப்ப நம்ம பேசுறோம். See, normally you know all these things, right? There are certain things which are just out of the way.
Need a lot of brush up, ma'am, because I think it just got vanished with the age.
What is it?
I said we need a lot of brush up with the grammar part particularly.
No, these are very simple things. Suddenly you are hearing, then
Yeah, it's like total blank again. Again, it's like that.
yeah. Suddenly when you are hearing that, maybe you're thinking, oh, this is something. No,
Something different, new
it's
like
very
that. Okay.
simple. It's very simple. Grammar is in the first classes. What did I tell you about grammar? How is grammar picked up? Come on, give me the answer. How is grammar picked up?
Grammar.
Is picked up only by reading, not by sitting down and reading the rules. Okay.
Okay.
Grammar is picked up only by reading. After reading, then அதுக்கு வந்து ஒரு இலக்கணம் எழுதணும். That's all. Then you're going back and say analyzing what is this, what is this, what is this. Okay. First it is written. Okay, just like Tirukural, it is written already. Then the people who write the grammar go and analyze, and then they say there are 7 words or seeds in that, and 2 adis in that in the Kural. So this is unique. So we call this Vengar, like that. They name it. Okay. So we are naming these words which are already there in the sentence. Okay. So it is not very hard at all. Okay. Some things here and there will be going out of place, right?
Yes.
Okay. So coming back, now you know what is a noun. கொஞ்சம் வெளில போங்கன்னு சொன்னாங்களே யாரோ அவங்க சொல்லுங்க. What is a noun? Patience is a good virtue. Sabr. Patience is a good virtue. அப்படின்னா என்னமா? இல்ல noun எதுமா?
Patience is a good virtue.
Patience.
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 Good
Patience also,
virtue.
virtue also. Okay. What is good?
Adjective.
Very good.
நம்ம adjective நிறைய பார்த்தோம் இல்லையா? அது மாதிரி இன்னைக்கு ஒன்னு adverb நிறைய நீங்க சொல்லணும். Okay, you have to pick up vocabulary as well. ஒரு சென்டென்ஸ் மிஸ் கொடுத்தாங்கன்னா அதுக்கு நிறைய என்னென்ன எழுத முடியுமோ அது மாதிரி நிறைய பண்ணணும். ஓகே. Okay. So அந்த மாதிரி you give a sentence and then you ask. So in the sentence la patience is a good virtue. இப்போ என்ன விட்டு போயிருக்கு இதுல? Patience சொல்லிட்டோம், virtue சொல்லிட்டோம். அது ரெண்டுமே nouns தான். ஓகே. குட்ங்கிறது வந்து adjective சொல்லிட்டோம். அப்புறம் verb எங்க இதுல? Is. Sometimes just the word is, was, were. These are called auxiliary verbs. Okay. Sometimes they may not have any other verb, only the auxiliary verb. Okay. I am eating. Which is the verb here?
Am
Am.
Not only am.
eating.
I am eating is the verb.
Sorry.
Okay. So you have phrasal verb also. I have been cycling for a long time.
Have been
Have been cycling. Okay. So these are the verbs. Okay. The verbs are having types of present tense, past tense, future tense. All these things are there, like has, have, all those things are there. And the present tense la third person singular வரும்பொழுது மட்டும் என்ன ஆகும்? ஒரு s சேரும். அவ்வளவுதான். ஓகே. அதை மட்டும் ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்கோங்க. அதுதான் அவுட் ஆஃப் த வே. நார்மல் எல்லாம் நம்மளுக்கு தெரியும். அவுட் ஆஃப் த வே ஒன்னு ரெண்டு இருக்குல்ல, அதை நம்ம இப்ப பிரஷ் பண்ணிக்கிறோம். ஓகே.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So in the sentence, the sun rises in the east. The sun, as you said, the sun is what?
Noun.
Noun. Sorry. And what is verb in the sentence? Rises. And you know why what is the difference between rise and rises? Meaning both are same. However, the sun is the third person singular. If it is plural, yes, that is called subject and verb agreement. Ebdina or subject வந்து singular and the verb should be singular. Okay, plural and the plural. ஆனா third person singular வரும்போது there is a agreement between subject and the verb. அது ரெண்டு அந்த சப்ஜெக்ட்க்கும் ஒரு வேர்ப்க்கும் ஒரு உடன்பாடு என்னன்னா தேர்ட் பர்சன் சிங்குலரா இருக்கும்போது இஃப் இட் இஸ் அ பிரசன்ட் டென்ஸ்ல மட்டும்தான் எஸ் சேர்ந்து வரணும். சரிங்களா? he likes to play, she likes to read. So likes வரும்போது why he and she is a third person singular, that is the reason we use likes. ஓகேங்களா? And the now first we'll go move on to the noun. So as you said, the sun is the noun in the sentence. Okay, what are the sun, what are the noun? How you define the noun?
Names of
Names,
place,
things, animals.
Animals,
words,
things and ideas.
objects.
Yes. See, in nouns we have different types of nouns. What are the types of nouns? Do you remember?
Singular noun.
That is called countable noun,
Pronoun.
countable noun and uncountable noun.
Countable
That is
nouns.
called singular and plural
Yes.
noun. Then proper noun.
Proper noun and
What
common
is
proper
proper
noun.
noun?
which we have proper name for that. That is
Yes,
called
for an
proper noun.
example, Madurai is
Example,
called as a temple
Madurai.
city.
Yes.
Madurai is called as a temple city. So now I'm specifically talking about Madurai. இப்போ மதுரை பத்தி பேசுறேன். So that is Madurai is a proper noun. Okay. And Sheila
Akhil
wins
is a
the
good
game.
boy.
Sheila wins the game. Ah, very good. What did you say, ma'am? Akhil?
Is a good boy.
Akhil is a good boy. So whenever you stress or whenever you say about a particular person or place, that is called proper noun. Okay.
Proper noun.
So Akhil is a good boy. So what is proper noun?
Akhil is the proper
Akhil.
noun here.
Akhil is a proper noun. So this
Boy
is
is the common here.
boy is a common noun. Very good. See, in the same sentence you have both
Noun.
proper and common noun. So what is common noun?
Which have a common for everything. For example, teacher. Teacher is common word for everything.
Yes. Teacher is a common word. School, that is a
School is
common
a
word.
common word.
Okay,
Then
so this is public. That is the common word. So எதெல்லாம் common பொதுவா இருக்கிறது அது அத்தனையும் common noun. People, yes. Students, common
Yes,
noun.
Common noun.
mobile
Okay.
phones, common noun.
Tab.
Yes, phones,
everything.
tabs, yes. Computers, everything comes under common noun. And what is the next one? We have seen proper noun, common noun, then
Pronoun.
a pronoun we will have a
Okay,
different way. Yes, we will do it in the next one. Yes. Common and proper noun, then
Countable,
Abstract noun.
uncountable.
abstract noun.
Abstract noun. Yes.
What is abstract noun? For an example, knowledge. நம்மளால அதை பார்க்க முடியாது, but we can
But
have
it's
it.
there.
Use it. Yeah.
Yes,
The
like
quality
God.
or action. The quality or action.
Quality or no abstract noun which is not visible. Okay,
Yes,
we
ma'am.
can't touch.
Yeah, we can touch. That is a quality or action or a state of a noun.
Yes, quality, yes. Quality of action, yeah. Or a state, yes. அதை நம்மளால touch பண்ண முடியாது.
But we can we can feel it, but we can't touch it. For example,
Yes.
the mood, the happiness, the hate, the
Yes.
sad, the moments, everything.
So abstract noun which is not touchable, you can't touch it. Then
Example, can we say, ma'am, to make understand others also for that?
yes, knowledge, intelligence,
Okay. Honesty, wisdom,
honesty, yes, courage,
Happy.
brave,
bravery,
happy, yes. So
sadness,
probably
sad, generosity.
yeah, feelings. See, probably we have all the adjectives comes under this abstract nouns. We can say beautiful. Yeah, beautiful.
Beauty.
Beauty.
We should say
yeah.
beauty.
And pride.
Pride, very good, pride. So these are not, we can talk about it, but we can have all those stuff, but we are
we
unable
cannot
to see
touch it. We cannot touch it. We cannot.
Yes, we cannot see and we cannot touch. That is called abstract noun. And then countable and uncountable.
Countable is something that which can able to count. For example,
Yes.
telephone, mobile, landlines, whatever it is. Uncountable example, hair. We cannot count it. Rice.
Yes. So countable, which is able to for an example, stars comes under which? Countable or uncountable?
Uncountable.
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 Student,
Countable.
Countable.
students countable.
Planets countable.
Yeah, planets. Milky Way.
Uncountable.
Yes. See, for all the uncountable see, all the uncountable nouns, we use the determiners like a and the. Even though it is a plural form, uncountable, but we can use it a and the as determiners. What is determiners? Determiners na enadhu?
Which we use them with the nouns.
Yes, which we
Have a
use.
special, which have a special, for example, sun.
How,
The sun.
yeah. How we say this? The sun rises in the east. The
We don't
sun.
say
The
just
is
the
what?
sun. We say the is the determiner
sun.
there, the supporting of for the noun.
Nouns.
Supports
Yes,
the noun.
that is called.
And the ocean, for example, something
Yeah.
which cannot be again happen. Like these are unique things. So that we use there as a determiners.
Determiners. So இங்க ஒவ்வொரு unique things க்கும் நம்ம என்ன பண்ணலாம்? We can use the as a determiner. Determined or defined. Okay, so the sun. We won't say sun. The sun. The moon.
Yes.
Okay. So now we have seen. Okay, and then we are moving to the verb. So verb shows, for an example, I saw a girl yesterday. I saw a girl yesterday. So tell me in this sentence, what is verb?
Saw.
Saw. So what? What tense is the verb?
Past tense.
Past tense.
Past tense. So the verb also show the timing. Okay, it not only shows the action, it also shows the
Timing.
timing.
When it
That is what
happened.
we call tenses. Yes.
Okay. Ma'am, but that comes under like how, when, where. That is like adverbs, no, ma'am. That comes under the adverbs. Yesterday.
I saw.
that is also-
Yeah, yesterday comes under a adverb. Yes, it comes under adverb. I saw a girl. I saw a girl. So I saw it determines the tense. Okay, what, when it happened. Okay, whether it is present, past, or future. If I say I see a girl, I will see a girl tomorrow. I will.
Future. Will comes up for
Future.
future.
So will, tenses. Tenses also a part of verbs. Okay.
Yes.
Determine the tenses. It determines the whole timing in the sentence. Okay. We'll go with as I said, as ma'am said, we have we move on to the tenses. So how many tenses we have?
Past tense, present tense, future tense, and
Present
general.
tense, past tense,
But
future
there are
tense.
many
We
tenses.
have three main parts. In the three main, we have different branches like
Yes. Simple.
present tense. We have simple present tense,
Past
present
participle.
perfect.
Sorry, simple
Present
present perfect. Present participle.
Wait, let me tell you. First one, simple present tense. Then present continuous. Simple present tense is nothing but base form of the verb. For an example, see. We will take the same verb, see. S-E-E-E. Okay. That is the simple present tense. So when we use simple present tense, we have that three persons. First person, second person, and third person. In first person, if it is singular, the verb
I.
should be the same. I see.
I.
We will use a verb. Okay. I see. If it is plural form, we see. Okay. And the second person, what is the second person? You. So you see, that is a plural singular form. The plural form also the same. You see. Okay. And third person, what is the third person?
He, she, it.
Yes. He, she, and it. This is third person singular. So third person singular has the verb of Verb plus, yes. So he, what is the verb we used?
Sees.
He sees, she sees, it sees. Okay. He sees, she sees, it sees. And what is the plural form of the third person singular, third person?
They.
They. So what verb can be used?
They were, they,
Simple present tense, the verb we are using here, it is CSEEE. Okay. So if it is third person plural,
Sees.
what is the third person plural?
Sees.
They sees.
They see, plural, see only, yes will come along with the third person singular, not for plural. Okay. He sees, she sees, it sees. But when it comes to they, we use they see because that is plural form. How we use? We see, you see, they see. Okay. Only it will change for the third person singular. That too only for simple present tense. It is only applicable for simple present tense. Understood? சரிங்களா? First person singular நம்ம என்ன பண்ணுவோம்? I see பார்த்தோம். ஓகேங்களா? அதுவே plural இருந்தா we see. Second person singular இருந்தா you. What is the verb?
See.
Okay. Plural இருந்தா
See.
yes.
We see, you see, they see.
I just share the whiteboard for your brief understanding. See, this is the person. Let me put P, person. This is singular, yes, and this is the plural form. So first person, what is the first person?
I.
What is the verb we use?
I
See.
See. Are you able to see my screen first of all? I
Yes,
forgot to
Yes,
ask.
ma'am.
Yes. Plural form. What is the plural form?
We see.
We see.
We, the verb
See.
see. Okay. And second person,
You.
You see.
you
See.
So plural form, the
You
same.
see.
You see.
See.
Okay. And third person,
She see.
He.
He
She.
see.
He or she.
he, she, and
It.
It.
so what is the verb?
Sees.
Sees.
Sees. Okay. He sees, she sees,
She
it
sees.
sees.
It sees.
And plural form of third person?
They see.
they see.
Yes.
They, them.
They see.
They see.
See.
This is actually this only applicable for
நேத்துள்ளது எங்கேயோ வெளியே
Simple
போறாராம்
present.
tense. Okay. So let's take the verb. Let's change the verb. Now it is simple past tense. What is the past tense for the see?
Saw.
Saw.
So what?
I saw.
I
You
saw.
saw.
Plural form. Plural form. We'll complete
We saw.
We saw.
person
We
wise.
saw.
We saw. Yes. Then
You saw.
You
They
saw.
saw.
you saw.
Saw.
Okay. Is she it?
Saw.
Yes. Is she it? Saw.
They saw.
Should not be saws. Okay. It should be saw. They saw.
Saw.
Okay. This is first person. Now we have seen simple present, simple past. What is the next one? Simple.
Simple future tense.
So what we use?
I shall see.
Yes, I shall see. Okay, I shall see. Only see in the simple future, I and we should use shall instead of will. Okay. But in modern grammar, we are using will for all the persons. But when it is shall has been followed from the old grammar. Okay. So shall வந்தது நம்ம old grammarல இருந்தே follow பண்றோம். அந்த old grammarல இருந்து follow பண்ண still we use shall. Okay. But in the new modern grammarல வந்துட்டு will வந்துட்டு I க்கும் யூஸ் பண்ணலாம், we க்கும் யூஸ் பண்ணலாம். But before that shall only used for ing. Other than these first person, all the persons will be carried forward with the verb will. For example, you will
Will
see.
right.
Here also
Right.
you will see. So he, she, it
He will or he shall.
He
Will
will.
right.
Anything.
will
He
write.
will see.
Will, he will see, she will see, and it will see. So they
Will
They
see.
will.
They will see.
they
Ma'am,
will
we
see.
can use shall also, no, ma'am? He shall see. No.
No. Only for first person, singular and plural, we can use shall.
Shall. Okay.
Okay. Yes. And now we have completed all three main part
Simple
of the
tenses.
tenses. Now we are going back to their branches. Now we will take simple present. In the present tense, we have four forms. One is simple present, present continuous, present perfect, and present perfect continuous tense. Okay. So present continuous tense. Continuous na என்னது நடந்துட்டு இருக்குது ஓகேங்களா.
It will come
So
with
where,
ing forms.
yes, verb, that is helping verb plus
Ing.
verb plus
ing.
Ing.
helping verb plus ing. Helping verb, what is helping verb? Which doesn't have meaning. For an example, am. அதுக்கு ஏதாவது மீனிங் இருக்குங்களா? For
No
verb,
meaning.
ஒரு action
Is
word,
am,
action.
the is am.
Let me நான் சொல்லி முடிச்சிருக்கேன். If for an example, what is verb? Verb is an action word.
Action.
ஓகேங்களா? அதுக்கு மீனிங் இருக்கு. For an example, walk means what? நடக்கிறது, ரைட்டா? நட.
Action word. It is the verb.
It's an action word. It has a meaning. But is, am, are, were, was. Okay. Where, has, have, will, can, could, would, may, might, shall, should. These words, okay, these verbs should not have any meaning. இதுக்கு வந்து தனியா மீனிங் கிடையாது. ஓகேங்களா? But it comes in the sentence to support the main verb. ஒரு சென்டென்ஸ்ல இந்த வார்த்தைகள், இந்த verbs எதுக்கு வருதுன்னா to support the main verb. What is the main verb?
Action words.
Yeah, all the action verbs. Walk,
Sit,
walking.
stand,
Reading, writing.
Verb plus ing, right? Walking.
Run.
walking.
Talking.
Yeah.
Talk.
Like we will use the
Read.
verb.
Write.
Yeah, I'm walking.
I'm walking. Okay.
Okay. Sorry, I don't have enough space. walking. I'm walking. So what is the past tense? Sorry, what is the plural form of am?
I will.
Am க்கு plural form. நம்ம இங்க singular plural பார்த்துட்டு இருக்கோம். Will வந்துட்டு future tense. We are not talking about the future tense.
Okay,
We are
plural form. Okay.
plural form of present continuous.
Nirmala miss, use
we
a
are
darker pen.
Darker one, ma'am.
Yeah, yellow is not at all seen.
Ma'am, I have a issue with my mobile, ma'am. So it is not coming with other colors. Only yellow is currently working. Now it changed. Let me rub it up.
Ma'am, you have an easy option there to clear everything. You can just use that instead of eraser. That will clear
Yes.
everything.
Yes. So first person, second person, and third person. This is singular and this is plural. Okay. So now we are talking about what we are seeing now. Present
Continuous. Present
continuous tense. Okay. So this is first person, you know, I. So for am is the verb, is an auxiliary verb, or it is called as a helping verb, only comes along with the I for first person. Okay, first person singular. Only we use am with I. I கூட மட்டும்தான் am use பண்ண முடியும். சரிங்களா? So when it is comes to the present continuous form, I am walking. Okay, I am walking. So what is the plural form of I?
We.
Yes, we. Okay, so am is the singular verb. So what is the plural verb?
We
Are.
are walking. We are walking.
Are walking.
We are.
Okay, we are walking. And second person, what is the second person?
You.
You. So whenever you write you always go with the plural verb.
Are.
Okay, we want to use you is or you are, you am. We use only we, you are. You are walking.
Walking.
Okay, you are walking. So plural form,
You are walking.
yeah, you are walking. And what is the third person singular?
He or it.
He is writing.
She
He is writing.
ate. So he, she ate. Here
Is
what is the
right.
verb we can
Is,
use?
she is,
Is walking.
Is. Okay, this is a singular verb, so we use singular verb. Okay, since it is a singular subject, we use the singular verb. Only simple present tense, we use verb plus yes. Okay, here it is only singular verb. So he is walking. She is walking.
it is walking.
Walking. And then
They are.
they is the plural form, so it is they are
walking.
walking. Understood? This is simple. Sorry,
Yes,
this
ma'am.
is present continuous
Continuous
tense.
tense.
So continuous tense always, this is called sorry. We call it as, I'll tell you, forget to tell you one thing. Here, example. See, we have verb can be divided into 4 parts. V1, V2, V3 and V4. Okay. Verb divided into 4 parts. One is V1. V1 is nothing but base form. Base form called as simple present tense. Base form called as simple
Present tense.
For an example, we will take right, W-R-I-T, right? Okay. V2. V2 means past tense. So what is the past tense of V2? Right?
Wrote.
Wrote. W-O-R-O-T-E. Wrote. Okay. So V3. V3 called as
Future.
participle. Okay. Participle verbs or perfect verbs. Okay. They called V3 is a verb plus ed or verb plus en. So what is V3 verb for right?
Right.
Written.
Written. Okay. Written.
Okay. And V4 is nothing but verb plus ing. What is verb plus ing? Writing. So this is the way you can easily remember. So this will be simple past.
Excuse me, ma'am. Will you please define V3?
V3, we usually use V3 with have plus.
The bus.
Can you please go on mute? I can hear a lot of disturbance. See, where we use V3 we can use only with have plus the verb that is comes under present perfect or past perfect. Okay, have plus V3 verb. I have written.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, he has
Okay, ma'am.
written. So in the perfect tense, we can use V3 verbs. Where we use V3 verbs? In the perfect tense.
Perfect.
Where we use four verbs in the continuous tense.
Continuous. ing.
Yes.
Okay.
So
ma'am.
we have seen that present continuous tense, right? So verb 4 we used. Am plus V4. Okay. Are plus V4. That means I am walking. We are walking. V4
Okay.
means verb plus
Verb
ing.
plus ing.
Yes. Understood? So
Yes.
now we are moving to the next one, that is present perfect tense. So what is present perfect tense? Very simple. Have plus V3. Okay. So what are the first person? Singular.
I.
I have written a
Written.
letter. I have written a letter. Okay. So I have written a letter. This is the present perfect tense. Okay. So what is the plural form for this?
We have
We
written a
have
letter.
written the letter.
We have written a letter. So we can use the second person now. Second person singular.
You
You
have.
have written.
Yes, you have written a letter. Plural form, the same.
You have.
You have. Yes, you have written. So now you go back to the third person
Third
singular.
person. She
So
has.
now he
Have written.
No, here again we have to follow the subject verb agreement rule. He
He's
has
writing.
written. He has written.
He has written.
Okay. Why?
Okay,
Because
ma'am.
have, it's a simple present. Okay. Have, it is a
Okay,
simple
ma'am.
present we use. But when it is comes to third person singular, it should be has. Instead of have, it should be has. Okay. He has written. She has written. It has written. All right.
All right,
புரியுதுங்களா
ma'am.
உங்களுக்கு என்னன்னா have வந்துட்டு எதுக்கு யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம் all the
Sing-
first person, second person,
Second
singular and
person.
plural, and also third person plural we use the have. They have written a letter. They have. Okay. Only
Yes,
for
ma'am.
third person singular. If it is a present perfect tense, we use has plus V3. Okay. புரியுதுங்களா? Any doubts, ma'am, so far? Any
No,
doubts?
ma'am. No.
No,
Okay.
no.
Now we go with the present perfect continuous tense. Okay. Present perfect continuous tense, very simple.
I have been writing.
Been writing. So here we can use the V3 and V4. Okay. Have plus V3 verb we use, right? Instead of V3 verb, we use been. ஓகேங்களா நம்ம என்ன பண்ணுவோம் I have written எழுதுவோம் அந்த அந்த ஃபார்ம் தான் been போட்டிருக்கோம் சரிங்களா this is called present perfect continuous tense. I have been writing, we have been writing, you have been writing, you have been writing, and then he, it, what
She
should come?
has been.
He has
Yes.
been.
He has been writing, she has been writing, and it has been writing. புரியுதா?
Okay, ma'am.
Very simple, right? So we are covered with simple present tense. Now we are moving to the past continuous tense. The same way, first person, second person, third person, singular and plural. Okay. Singular and plural. Okay. What is the verb? Can you give any example for verb? Any
Read.
example? Read. Okay. So
I had been reading.
no. Wait. We are talking about past continuous tense. We have already seen simple past. Past continuous tense.
I
Okay, ma'am.
had.
I was reading.
Continuous means
I had
yes.
been
Verb 4.
writing. I had been writing.
Reading. I was reading. Okay. This is the
Past continuous.
past continuous. So what is the
We
plural form?
were reading.
We're writing.
We were reading.
Reading.
We were reading. Okay. Why we use where? Because it's
Was
the
plural
was is the singular form and where is
where
the
is the
plural
plural
form.
form.
And you. Second person is you. Yes? So
You
what
were
should come?
writing.
You were reading. Yes, you were reading. So plural form? Same.
You were there.
You were reading. Okay. Then third person singular.
He was reading. She was reading.
Yeah. We don't have much differentiation. We
Same.
follow the same. He was reading. She was reading. It was reading. And plural form?
They were
They
reading.
were reading.
They
Where
were reading.
Reading.
Okay. Understood? This
Yes,
is the
ma'am.
past continuous tense. புரியுதுங்களா? சிம்பிள்ல மட்டும்தான் கொஞ்சம் அந்த ஹேஸ் வரும், have வரும், தேர்ட் பர்சன் சிங்குலர்லயும் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பர்சன் சிங்குலர் கொஞ்சம் கான்சென்ட்ரேட் பண்ணோம். பட் பாஸ்ட் டென்ஸ்ல அப்படிலாம் கிடையாது. Okay, what we writing for I, the same thing followed for third person too. Okay, then past perfect tense. So past perfect tense, had plus V3. Okay, how we write? I have written. Now it is I had written. I had written or I had read. We have taken read as a verb, right? So I had read. We had read. Then you
Had
read. You
had read.
had read. And third person singular? Third person singular. Yes, he, she had. All had. He had, she had.
read.
Had read. And plural form?
They had read.
They had read. Understood?
Yes,
Past
ma'am.
perfect tense. And then what is the next one?
Past perfect continuous tense.
Past perfect continuous tense. So it is had been. I had been
Reading.
Good. So very simple. ரொம்ப கஷ்டப்பட வேணால. Past tense very simple. Even children also they were eager to do past tense instead of simple present and all. அவங்க என்ன பண்ணுவாங்க எக்ஸசைஸ் கொடுத்தா past tense means whether it is past tense or present tense means நம்ம past tense சொல்லிட்டா டக்கு 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 முடிச்சு கொடுத்துருவாங்க. Had been reading.
We
he had been, she
reading.
had been, it had been, they had been, everything the same. Okay. And then future. Now we will move on to the future. Simple future we already seen. What is the next word? Future continuous tense. So here only for simple future we use shall. I first person singular and plural க்கு simple futureல மட்டும் தான் வந்துட்டு shall use பண்ணனும். சரிங்களா? மத்ததுக்கு எல்லாமே வந்துட்டு will தான். For an example, I will be reading. ஏன்னா will பக்கத்துல எப்பவுமே வந்துட்டு simple present tense தான் வரணும். இங்க வந்துட்டு reading வருதுன்னா நம்ம என்ன பண்ணணும்? Be reading. Okay, I will be reading. I will be reading. So, what is the plural form?
We will.
We will be reading. Okay. Then, second person.
You will be.
You will be reading. Plural form? The same. Okay, you will be reading the same. And what is the third person singular? He, she, it.
He will be.
Yes, he will be reading. She will be reading. It will be reading. And plural form for third person singular?
They will be reading.
They will be reading. Okay. And then we have done with future continuous tense. What is the next one? Future perfect tense. So I will have read. See, future perfect and simple present perfect both are similar. Only we use will. Okay, will வந்துட்டு நம்ம எக்ஸ்ட்ராவா ஆட் பண்ணி எழுதுவோம் future perfect tenseல. சரிங்களா? So I will have read, she will have read, you will have read, we will have read, they will have read. Okay. Understood?
Ma'am, can we use shall too?
No. Only for simple simple future we use shall. First person. Okay. First person simple future க்கு மட்டும் தான் shall use பண்ணும். மத்த எல்லாத்துக்குமே will தான் யூஸ் பண்ணும். சரிங்களா?
Okay, ma'am.
Understood? So
Yes,
this
ma'am.
is the way we write future perfect tense. What is the next one?
Future perfect continuous.
Yes, future perfect continuous tense. See, future perfect continuous tense, we normally won't use it in communication while conversation. நம்ம பேசும்போது வந்துட்டு future perfect continuous tense use பண்ண மாட்டோம். ஓகேங்க, even the native English speakers, they won't use future perfect continuous tense when they converse. Okay, only this.
One funny thing about English language is they have the present and the future present and the past tense only. Actually, the future tense is made up. Okay, future tense in the have இதெல்லாம் போட்டுட்டு they make the future tense. So the third one doesn't qualify to be like the continuous. அந்த மாதிரி வந்து ஒரு நடைமுறையில இல்ல அது. Okay.
Yes.
So if you have like a word see, saw, then what is the future tense for saw?
We'll see.
So you just add will and then you say that. Okay.
Base form.
So that's something funny about English language. You only make up the future tense. You as such don't have like see, saw, like specific words for present and past tense you have, but you don't have it for the future. So the future you just make it, you put will, shall, like that, might do, something like that. You add other words and make it tense. Okay, just for your information I'm telling you.
And one more thing, this can be used in written communication. Okay, இது வந்துட்டு நம்ம communicationல conversationல இல்ல, but வந்து written communicationல still we are using future perfect continuous tense. Really funny, no, as ma'am said. நம்ம பேச மாட்டோம், ஆனா எழுதும் போது மட்டும் அதை யூஸ் பண்ணிப்போம். Okay, so this is the tenses. So now you all clear about tenses, verbs? Yes, no? Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay.
எனக்கு shall வரதுல ஒரு டவுட் மேம்.
சொல்லுங்க மேம்.
shall எப்போ ஒரு கன்ஃபியூஸ்.
Shall வந்துட்டு simple future tenseல first person singular and plural. I shall read. We shall read. ஓகேங்களா? Simple future tenseல first person க்கும் first person singular and plural க்கு மட்டும் தான் shall யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம். மத்த எல்லாத்துக்குமே will தான். ஆனா இப்ப நம்ம probably என்ன யூஸ் பண்றோம், even the first modern Englishல என்ன பண்றோம்னா will வந்துட்டு even first person singular and pluralல யூஸ் பண்றோம். But when it is a old English, when we were doing undergraduation and all, that time they insist us to do write only I shall, we shall. I shall, we shall தான் யூஸ் பண்ணாங்க. Past 10 yearsக்கு முன்னாடி என்ன பண்ணிட்டாங்க, we can use will for all persons, for all forms, whether it is simple future or it is a future continuous or it is whatever it is, yeah, future perfect continuous, whatever it is, you can use will வந்துட்டு எல்லாத்துக்கும் யூஸ் பண்ணலாம். But when it is future simple future, that time we use only I shall and we shall. But இப்ப அப்படி கிடையாது, we use will for even future simple future too. சரிங்களா? வெறும் முன்ன வந்துட்டு வெறும் சிம்பிள் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பர்சன் அண்ட் சிங்குலர் அண்ட் ப்ளூரலுக்கு மட்டும்தான் சிம்பிள் ஃபியூச்சர் யூஸ் பண்ணும்போது ஐ மீன் ஷெல் யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம் சிம்பிள் ஃபியூச்சர்ல. இப்போ ஈவன் வில் கூட யூஸ் பண்றோம். பட் யூ ஷுட் நாட் யூஸ் Shall with shall, what I be you shall be. It is not even, it is used in the old English for poetic language. You shall be, you though, that are not used in the poetic language. Old English la வந்து you shall லாம் யூஸ் பண்ணாங்க poetic language ல. ஆனா இப்போ வந்துட்டு only you will தான் யூஸ் பண்றோம். சரிங்களா? shall வந்து I பக்கத்துலயும் V பக்கத்துலயும் மட்டும் தான் யூஸ் பண்ணணும். And that too if it is simple future tense. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now we are good at noun and verb. So what is the next one we are going to see about? Pronoun. Yes, ma'am.
shall we move சொல்றாங்கல்ல மேம் அப்ப அப்படி யூஸ் பண்ண கூடாதா?
Shall we move? Yes, ma'am. Shall we move? That is a question. We are using it as a question. Shall we move? That is a simple future tense.
Okay.
Okay, நம்ம யூஸ் பண்றோம். ஏன்னா அது வந்துட்டு நீங்க shall we move நீங்க வந்துட்டு இப்ப for example let me write it and show you for your better understanding. இப்ப நீங்க என்ன சொன்னீங்கன்னா let me rub it out. Yeah. Shall we move? So this is the question. Okay. இப்ப நீங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா இந்த ரெண்டு verb the subject and this is the verb. Okay. This is the verb. So if number we shall move. Move is the verb. Okay. This is the auxiliary verb. Shall is auxiliary verb and this is used for simple future tense. ஓகேங்களா? இப்ப பாத்தீங்கன்னா உங்களுக்கு அதே நம்ம சொன்னோமே I shall, we shall வந்துருச்சுங்களா?
okay ma'am.
Simple future tense தானே இது?
Yes, ma'am.
May I come in?
Yes,
When
ma'am.
we in the earlier days we shall I come in, ma'am? Shall I come in? That also polite. Shall I? Shall I go for a restroom? Shall I drink water?
Shall I leave?
Ma'am, am I cleared your doubt? Am I cleared? புரிஞ்சிச்சீங்களா?
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
Did I clear it? Okay. Oh, the next one, pronoun. So what is pronoun?
Can be
Replace of
used on
noun.
behalf of noun.
Yes, let me give a sentence. Sheila gives a book to her friend. Sheila
Her is a
gives,
pronoun.
her is the pronoun. Yes. Why her is the pronoun?
Because
Instead of a noun, it's we call as pronoun. We use it.
Yes. See, for an example, when I use my name is Nirmala Rani. Okay. Huh?
Okay.
I'm working as a teacher in Fatima Central Senior Secondary School. Why I use I instead of Nirmala Rani working? Nirmala Rani is working as a teacher in Fatima Central Senior Secondary School. Why don't I use Nirmala Rani?
Instead of repeating, you can use a pronoun.
So much
Yes.
of noise is coming at the back, like some kid is shouting.
Please, others go on mute.
Ma'am, can you repeat again, ma'am?
Yeah, why we use instead of Nirmala Rani in a statement, in a sentence, why we use I?
I is a pronoun and Nirmala Hari is a
Instead of
noun.
repeating the same noun again and again, we can
நம்ம
use
ஒரே
the
பேரை
pronoun in the
திருப்பி
place of
திருப்பி
a noun.
சொல்லிட்டு இருந்தோம்னா the audience might be get
Confused.
bored and confused. அவங்களுக்கு வந்துட்டு கேக்குற அந்த ஒரு அந்த listening இதே போயிடும். என்னடா இது இவங்க சும்மா இதை பத்தியே பேசிட்டு இருக்காங்க. Yes, when you repeatedly say something and something, it makes the audience, it makes the listener to get bored easily. அவங்க ரொம்ப சீக்கிரம் வந்துட்டு அதை பத்தி இதை விட்டுறலாம் நெக்ஸ்ட் போலாம் அப்படின்னு போயிடுவாங்க. So that is the main point why we use pronoun in the sentences or in the essays. Whatever pronoun அதுக்காக தான் யூஸ் பண்றோம். ஏன்னா நம்ம ஒரு புக் எழுதுறாங்கன்னா the audience should be particular about the points. Is அவங்களுக்கு வந்து அது என்ன சொல்றாங்கன்றத புரியணும். ஒரு வார்த்தையை சும்மா சும்மா அதே ஒருத்தருடைய பேரை ரிப்பீட் பண்ணிட்டே இருந்தாங்கன்னா obviously they will be irritated. அந்த ஒரே ரீசன்காக தான் வந்துட்டு we use pronouns. which makes the sentence effective. ஒரு பேரை பெருசா எழுதுறதுக்கும் he, she, it, his, her, his அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு ஈஸியா முடிச்சுட்டு போயிடலாம். Isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So pronoun is used to use
In the place of noun.
yes, used
Place
in the
of noun.
noun. Instead of noun, we use pronoun in the sentences. So pronouns, as I said, third person singular, he, she, it, they are pronoun. First person I, that is pronoun. We, pronoun. They, pronoun. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes. So there, for an example, this is our school. This is our play area. This is our playground. So what is the pronoun in the sentence?
Are.
Are, O-U-R. She is my friend. What is the pronoun in the sentence?
She.
She.
Yes, I use two
My.
pronouns in the sentence, she and my. So these
My.
are pronoun. Okay. Can you give me a pen?
Me.
Only
You.
me?
Me.
You.
You.
Pronoun.
You.
Yeah, you pronoun and give me. Me is a pronoun.
Mm.
Okay. So pronoun is the noun which is used instead of,
Replace the noun.
yes, pronoun is a noun which is used instead of noun. So the next one. Ma'am, in your manual, I have given one, I have sent you one PDF. In that PDF, I have given some exercise like find the nouns in the given sentences. Okay, let me read it out. The train stopped at the station. So what is the noun? What is the noun in the sentence? The train stopped at the
train.
station.
Train.
Train.
Yes.
Train.
Station.
Train.
The station, very good. A
Train
pack of cards is kept on the table.
Card and table. Cards and table.
Pack of cards also a noun. Okay, and the table, that is also a noun. The Taj Mahal is a beautiful building.
Taj Mahal.
Mahal.
The Taj Mahal and the building. Yes. This necklace is made of gold.
Necklace and gold.
This necklace and gold. Very good. The fireman could not put out the fire.
The fireman.
Fireman.
The fireman.
Fireman is a noun and fire. Yeah. My family is going to Lucknow.
Lucknow.
Family and Lucknow.
Family.
My family, yes. Then the Ganga is a holy river.
The Ganga and the river.
And Holy River.
And a holy
Yeah.
river. Okay,
I
holy
have a
river
doubt,
is a-
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
A pack of cards வந்து collective noun.
Yes, collective noun.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Because அது ஒரு கார்டு 10 பைசா ஒரு பேக்ல இருக்கும் full cards. Okay, so it's a
Okay, ma'am.
collective noun. For example, team is also a collective noun.
Collective noun.
Okay, yes. So pronoun, we already talked. I have given some example. Mom drove dash to school today. Mom drove to school today. Mom drove me to school today. Me. Dash really want the chocolate cake. I really want the chocolate cake. Yes. Harry wrote a love poem for
Her.
Yes. Yeah. Him, me and her both are correct. Have you told Dash the good news? Have you told me the good news? Have you told him the good news? Have you told
Have you
her?
told her the good news?
Have you told him?
Have you told them?
Yes. Have you told us the good news? Yes. Then Randy's sister refused to give Dash the paper.
Give me the paper.
Give me the paper. Yes. She cannot
Give
come
her
with
the paper.
dash today. She cannot come with dash today.
She cannot come with me today.
Today.
She cannot with me. She cannot with us. Yes.
With her கூட வரணுமா? Her.
Yes. She cannot come with her today. Yes. She cannot come with him today.
With
So
you
you
today.
She cannot come with you today. Yes.
With us, ma'am.
Yes, she cannot come with us today. Yes. Okay. The next one. After dash eat, let's see a movie.
After we eat.
We eat.
After we eat.
After they eat.
And one more thing, let's is the word which always define the noun we. Okay, let's னு ஒன்னு வந்துச்சுன்னா நம்ம அது we பத்தி தான் பேசுறோம். we நம்மள பத்தி பேசுறோம். ஓகேங்களா? So let's னு ஒரு word வந்து that's a clue. Okay, usually this clue will be used in question tags. Tag questions இருக்கு தெரியுங்களா? அதுல வந்துட்டு let'sலாம் வரும். அப்ப let'sன்றதுக்கு மீனிங் வந்து we. Okay, the next one. Everybody knows dash spill the beans.
Knows her. Everybody knows her.
Everybody knows her. Everybody knows him. Yeah, the next one. If the peaches are not ripe, don't buy
them.
Take off your shoes and put dash in the closet.
Put them.
Box.
Them.
Put it in the box.
Put them in the.
Put it.
Them.
We are talking about shoes. Shoes is the things, right? Okay. We are talking about the shoes. Take off your shoes and put it in the closet. Then verbs. Verbs we already discussed. We move on to the exercises. Find the verbs in the given sentences. I gave the same sentences what I have given in the nouns. A train stopped at the station. Can you tell me what is the noun? Sorry, what is the verb in the sentence?
Stopped. It's action. Stop.
Okay. A pack of cards is kept on the on the table.
Kept.
Is kept.
Is kept. So what is this? What is
Action.
this?
Kept.
Is.
Present.
No?
Auxiliary verb.
Auxiliary verb. Very good. See, verb has defined two types. One is main verb, the another one is auxiliary verb or helping verb. Okay. Main verbs have the meaning, but auxiliary verbs or helping verbs doesn't have meanings. Okay. புரியுதுங்களா?
Yes.
Verbs வந்து ரெண்டு பார்ட், ஒன்னு மெயின் verb, இன்னொன்னு helping verb. Helping verb தான் auxiliary verb சொல்வோம். Main verbக்கு வந்து meanings இருக்கு. But auxiliary verbsக்கு meanings கிடையாது. Understood? The Taj Mahal is a beautiful building.
Is
Is
a
so
verb.
what type of verb?
Auxiliary verb.
Auxiliary verb. Okay. This necklace is made of gold.
Again is.
Is auxiliary verb.
Verbs. What are they?
Ma'am, could you please repeat that question, please?
This necklace is made of gold.
Is this auxiliary?
Is an auxiliary verb.
Is an auxiliary verb. And one more verb is there. Did you find that?
Made.
Made.
yes.
Okay. Yes. The fireman could not put out the fire.
Could not.
Could not put.
Could not put. Okay. Could not is the
Auxiliary
negative
verb.
verb. Okay. Negative verb. Put is the main verb. Okay. My family is going to Lucknow.
Is going.
Is going.
Is going.
So this is the auxiliary verb.
Auxiliary verb.
Going is the main verb. And Ganga is a holy river.
Is
Auxiliary verb.
Is an auxiliary verb. Yes, very good. Okay. Then I have given the fill in the blanks with appropriate tenses. He dash want to become an IAS officer.
He wants to.
Wants to. Simple present tense. Okay. Raju dashed to market yesterday.
Gone.
Went.
Past
Simple
tense.
past. Simple
Past
past.
tense.
Okay, I have dashed my homework just now.
Completed. I
Finished.
I
have
have
completed.
completed. So what tense is this?
Simple
What tense is
present.
this?
Simple present
No,
tense.
no. I have completed. Have completed.
Past
Have
tense.
plus V3.
Simple perfect. Past tense. Simple
Perfect.
perfect.
Present perfect tense. Okay.
Present.
Present perfect tense.
Present perfect tense. Yes.
Ramya dash a student. That is a B form.
Is.
Yes. See, this is called is, was, are, were, be. This called as B form verbs. Okay, this is called as B form verbs. So Ramya is a student. Maggie has dashed a new car.
Bought.
Bought.
Dash brought. Has brought. V3.
Bought.
Okay. So this is simple. This is
Share
present
that page.
perfect.
Miss.
Present.
Share that page. The notes.
Oh, it is not shared, ma'am. I'm sorry, ma'am. I thought I'm sharing it. I'm sorry. Is it visible now?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it visible? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. Then Maggie has a dash a new car.
Brought.
Brought a new car.
Brought.
She dash her SSC in 2008.
Past.
Past.
She passed. So adjectives. We already discussed a lot about adjectives. So what is adjective?
Noun.
Qualifies
Let's
the
see.
noun.
Yes.
Describes the
Okay,
noun.
we'll,
Noun or pronoun.
I'll tell you the sentence. You pick up the adjectives in the sentence. Okay. The car sustained heavy damage in the accident.
Heavy.
Heavy.
Heavy. So how did you identify that is the adjective?
Describes the verb.
It describes the
Noun.
noun. It
Noun.
describes the noun.
Noun.
Okay. He has written several stories.
Several.
Several. Okay. A dog is very faithful to its master.
Faithful.
Very faithful.
Very faithful, yeah. Every man has his duties.
Duties.
No.
Every man.
Every. Okay. Every is the adjective.
Adjective.
He is a man of few words. Few. Neither party is quite in the right.
Quite.
Neither. Quite.
Quite.
Neither. Quite.
What did you say?
Quite.
Quite. Yes, quite. Which color do you prefer? Which color do you prefer?
Prefer.
Which.
Which color?
Which.
Which is the verb? Actually, which is also used as interrogative adjective as well as interrogative adverb. Which is used as interrogative adjective as well as interrogative adverb. Okay, then the way was long, the wind was cold.
Cold.
Long.
Cold and long, longer, longest. Okay, cold, colder, coldest. He calls me every day.
Every day.
Every is the yes. I have not seen him several days. Several. Okay.
Ma'am, which color do you prefer? I can't understand, ma'am.
Which color do you prefer? So which is actually prefer is the verb. Okay, prefer is the verb.
Which
Okay,
is the adjective?
which is the adjective.
Adjective.
Which is the adjective, ma'am?
Yes, which is the adjective. In adjective le vande interrogative adjectives irukku, adjectives of manners, adjective of what is it? Adjective of manners, adjective of interrogative adjective, adjective of determiners. The determiners also comes under adjectives. As we say, that this, that, these, those are called as this, that, these, those.
Determinary.
Demonstrative adjectives. Okay, demonstrative adjectives. It is not determiners, demonstrative adjectives. Okay. So in adjective, we have almost 8 types we have. Okay. Number primary kids 8 types நம்ம சொல்ல மாட்டோம். We are teaching it for 8th standard kids. Okay. However, we are get to know that is good and better. Then adverb. What is adverb?
Describing the word.
Describes more
Yes.
about the adjective.
It describes more about the verb. How adjective describe more about the noun. Likewise, adverbs describes more about the verbs. We usually teach the small kids and kindergarten kids or small kids like 3rd standard level. Whatever the word comes with ly, that would be called as adverbs. என்னென்னலாம் ly ல வருதோ அதெல்லாம் நம்ம adverbs னு சொல்லி கொடுத்திருப்போம். Yes. Friendly. Yes. Friendly.
Yes.
Slowly. Quickly. Fastly. Run fastly. Give some example for adjective adverbs. Run fastly, slowly, right? Slowly.
Carefully.
Carefully. Yes. All the lys. Okay.
Eagerly.
Happily.
Eagerly.
Easily. So these are called. These are commonly called as adverbs, which describes more about the verbs. So I have given few sentences for adverbs. Okay, we will in the next class also we will get to know more about adverbs and other parts of the speech, because here I have covered almost only 4. Rest are there. Sorry, we have covered only 4 we have covered: noun, pronoun, verb, and adjective. Adverb, prepositions, conjunction, and interjection will be covered in the next class. Okay, so I have given few examples, like pick out all the adverbs in the following sentences. I went to the market in the morning. Adverb, see, verbs always do the action as well as it shows the time. Okay. Verbs என்ன பண்ணா time காட்டும், அதே சமயத்துல அது actions சொல்லும். So it's adverb. It tells more about the
verb.
To the market in the morning. So what is adverb?
Morning.
Morning. See, it shows the timing. Okay. The dog sat lazily in the shade of the tree.
Lazily.
Lazily. The man grumbled loudly while cleaning the table.
Loudly.
Loudly. Grumbled is it's a verb. Okay.
It's a verb.
And also adverbs also answer the questions to how. Okay. Sorry. The dog sat lazily. How the dog sat?
Lazily.
Lazily. Adverb answers to the question how. Okay. The man grumbled. How the man grumbled?
Loudly.
Loudly. Yes. I often visit my grandparents. I often visit my grandparents.
Often.
Yes, often. Adikadi. Okay. And that is also a time, right? It is extremely hot today.
Extremely.
Extremely. Please wait patiently.
Patiently.
The technician fixed the problem easily.
Easily.
They serve hot pancakes there. There. Actually, hot is the adjective. Hot is the adjective. There is the place. So, place. Okay. So that is comes under adverbs of places. So there is a adverb. The next one, thus I'm waiting here for my daughter.
Here.
Okay. He laughed merrily. He laughed merrily. So merrily is the Adverb. Okay. So let's discuss more about
Adverb.
adverbs in the next class along with the preposition, conjunction and interjection. Ma'am, I hope today's class you would understand. If you have doubts or any clarification, yes, you can text me in the group so that I can answer you. Ma'am, are you there, ma'am? Director, ma'am. Hello, ma'am. Also, I will post some task related or some worksheet related to these adjectives, adverbs, and nouns and verbs on Saturday so that you can do it by yourself. Okay. And I hope last week you all done the Nardaganis, that worksheet. Have you all done?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
We did.
Yes,
And-
ma'am.
And you came to know the symbols?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then. Thank you all. Thank you so much for joining the session. Nigar ma'am, are you there, ma'am? Nigar ma'am? Ma'am, are you there? Okay, then shall we wind up the session? Thank you all for joining the session. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am.